Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the Twin Flame Energy Update for March 1st through the 7th, 2020. That's March 1st through the 7th, 2020. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. To all of my clients who book readings with me, sending you lots of love and light. To all of you guys who follow me on Instagram, same to you, lots of love and light. And if you are in a twin flame connection and you would like a twin flame reading, you can email me for that information. But let's dive right into the reading. Guys, this reading, I must say, is one of the most beautiful collective readings that I ever pulled for the collective. And I really want you to take everything in. I want your feedback. You can, leave comments in the comment section. You can write me in the email. But this is really beautiful, not just in regard to the twin flame journey, but in regards to your life path and purpose and what you guys are meant to embark on for your life path and purpose. So let's dive right in. So I'm doing the reading different today. I'm starting off with tarot, and I am using the apocalyptic, it's Tarot Apocalypsis, and this is by Eric C. Dunn and Kim Huggins, okay? And so I bought this deck because it just looks so different, unique as you like turn the card over. It just looks very spiritual, and I was very drawn to it. So when I bring these cards out, just as well as the Tarot Illuminati, is because I really want to get that powerful energy so it can reach you guys, so you guys can feel and understand what's being communicated. Okay, so let's dive right into the reading. So for the divine masculine and divine feminine in general, the first card that came out is the Queen of Cups. Now this talks about someone that's very intuitive, someone that's very sure about, their spiritual gifts, what they bring to the world, what their gifts help contribute to the world. And this is the energy that we are moving towards and that some of us have come into, those who haven't resisted, right? So your divine masculine is realizing that, their divine feminine has these qualities. And, for some divine masculine, they may be afraid, may haven't opened up to them. And for others of the divine masculines, they're starting to realize like, wow, this is so amazing. This is so special. And when I see the white bird at the top, it talks about purity. It talks about safe. It talks about honesty. It talks about, that just this angelic energy. And before, your divine masculines were really feeling like maybe, you put a root on them, or maybe you were dark because they did not understand the connection. But this is where the connection is. They are seeing you as this beautiful, spiritual, enlightened being, okay? Clarifying the Queen of Cups, because I asked for clarifiers, I'm using the After Tarot Judgment. So I feel like with the divine masculine, that spirit has really been working, divine God has really been working with your divine masculine and in this connection in general, because now it's like, you know what? After the resisting, it was like the trumpet was blown, and it's like, wake up. Like, you have to realize what it is that you have. You have to realize what's in front of you. And if you won't do it, we'll shake you up. And so now your divine masculine could be ascending, could be understanding, could let go of the control issues of trying to control the situation and continue to run, versus let me sit still. Let me understand why this divine feminine has been placed into my life. Okay. The next card out is the All Gifted. Again, this is talking about how your divine masculine is seeing you for the first time, right? So this person or this woman, or, the energies are interchangeable. I'll read it to you, and I thought it was so beautiful. This card, if you notice, does not have a number, okay? And it says, in the Tarot Apocalypsis, there is an additional card with no number called All Gifted, or she who possesses all gifts, referred to Pandora. So like Pandora, the Pandora box, it says Pandora, the All Gifted, the search, the question, the origin, the destiny. So your divine masculines are realizing, everything that you've communicated to them, everything that you've talked to them about, they're starting to see it come into their physical, whether it be about their spiritual gifts, whether it be about the way situations turn out, whether it be about how they should handle or lead their life. They're starting to see that if they did the opposite, you were right. And so they look at you as this Pandora, from the Pandora's box, who have so many gifts, so many secrets, that are so enlightened and that can lead them. And it's like now some of them are like, why didn't I just get it before? Why didn't I understand this before? Because for some in the collective, they feel as though, you know, they're running out of time now because they may lose you. Okay. Clarifying the all gifted, we have the Hierophant. And so I thought this was really amazing at how now the energies are going towards each other. You have the, you have the masculine energy here, the power, the red. This person has everything written down. They've been studying, they've been understanding, they've been, you know, developing their leadership, and they are being, you know, they are a boss. They have people that look over them, that watch over them, you know, things like that, who gets the final say so from them. And so you guys are matching one another here, okay? That's the energy I got from that, and the message. The next card is the King of Wands. And look how this King of Wands, it's just like so much fire energy. And this person is just like so in control. And it's not even a person. It looks like, you know, this person's wearing a mask, like Egyptian kind of. You see that? Pharaoh kind of, king kind of, right? So with the King of Wands, you have this person here with this fire energy, and really confident, like they know what it is they want, and they're coming in with flames, you know, not in a bad way, but just like they have so much drive and determination to the fact that this is, they're done, you know, being against the connection. They want to know, you know, if I open up to this connection, you know, what could I lose? What's the chances? I've already seen what's happening with me not, you know, opening up and, you know, and resisting all the time. But what can happen if I choose not to resist? Okay. I just think this is just really amazing. Just how it's like all coming together and making sense. Okay. The King of Wands, Horus, Horus, the god of glory. So this person is in their glory. Your masculine is in their glory. They're understanding. They're finally figuring it out. And this could be interchangeable. This could be the divine feminine's energy as well. And what's really cool is what's clarifying that is the Magician. And you know, with the Magician, you can manifest anything. And so what I'm getting now is, you know, you are the power couple. You guys are spiritually gifted, talented, really with finances, anything that you want to do, you guys manifest it together. And this is your overall energy. And this is just so beautiful. And I am tuning in for the twin flames that are in separation. And for those of you who are in union, you already know what I am speaking of when I'm communicating this reading to you, because it's already happening for you. Now, for the overall energy, we got the Page of Wands, okay? No, sorry, Prince of Wands, Prince of Wands. And I want to clarify that for you just because I'm using a different deck. And with the Prince of Wands, it talks about the god of conflict. So this was the overall energy, the conflict of, you know, you guys not understanding the connection, not so much the divine feminine, because the divine feminine that I'm channeling too, they have realized self-worth, self-love, loving themselves is what started to change the energy and the connection. And this is what the divine masculine, you know, overall had going on. And it was that conflict where, you know, the runner chaser not being able to communicate their feelings, not being able to open up and talk and just say like, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is how I feel. I don't know, you know, how to handle, and I just saw an orb. I don't know how to handle this spiritual stuff. Can you help me? Can you support me? Can you show me how? Because the divine feminine is already there. And this is the overall energy. Through this conflict, the divine masculine knows that this is what they want. That 10 of cups, the 10 of pentacles, the 10 of pentacles. It's that happy, abundant family life. And this is the after tarot. So you see, they've already had their child. The dog is there. You have, like, I always say, this person that's over them is like the, divine or guardian angel that stays nearby to make sure that everything flows the way that it's supposed to. Okay. Guys, this is just so beautiful. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the comment section, okay? Or like I said, if you want a twin flame reading, you can book me for a twin flame reading. I do same day turnaround. I'm very honest. You can check out my testimonials on my website, and you will be amazed at the feedback that I've gotten, and I haven't been doing this on the channel for a long time, especially when it comes to booking clients. Now we're going to dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle deck. And the first spread is for Divine Masculine. You guys know I always do that. The second spread will be for Divine Feminine. And then we will have one, energy card for both. And so as I was shuffling Divine Masculine for Divine Masculine, I got Divine Masculine, which was clarifying that that's who I was shuffling for. And then I got Winter, Self-Worth, Fifth Dimension, and Dark Night of the Soul. So this is these are some of the things that your Divine Masculine could have been going through as we're shifting into the spring equinox, okay? For the first card that came out, excuse me guys, Divine Masculine. So your Divine Masculine is realizing that they are the Divine Masculine. For some of you, again, you have brought up this conversation with your divine counterpart, and they did not understand what a twin flame connection is. But by you putting the word out there, by you communicating, by you saying certain things, your Divine Masculine is very smart. And even though they didn't ask you or communicate to you, they got the information, whether it be through Google, whether it be through running, running across an article, but they got the information in the energies, and what they read matched their vibration. So they're understanding that they are the Divine Masculine. And for some of the Divine Feminine, if you were wondering, is this person that I am with right now my Divine Masculine, there is your clarity. The second card that came out talks about family. And so we can go back to that Ten of Pentacles card. Sorry, excuse me, this retrograde. I tell you, we can go back to the Ten of Pentacles card, and this is what's on the Divine Masculine's mind. This is what's in their soul. Like, I really want that solid foundation. I really want that, unity, that house, like the solid foundation. And when I look at this in my mind, I see 1111, like the card Four of Wands. And so this is what your Divine Masculine is really thinking about. The next card that came out, I know we hate to see it, but third party. And so I feel like with this is what your Divine Masculine is really working through, because even though they want to come forward, even though they want to express to you what they really feel inside, this is what they're clearing, because they know they cannot move forward with their Divine Feminine if this is still an issue. There has to be a common ground. Some of you, your Divine Masculine have children with their with their third party or their karmic. So this is like, how do I have my Divine Feminine, but then still have to have a relationship because of the kids with this karmic? And so there's a lot of situations that are at play here. And with this coming out, it's like, this is what your Divine Masculine is releasing, walking away from, allowing themselves to be free, because they do understand that now you're not so much in their energy. Now you're not so much around, that you were the one that was keeping them afloat the whole time, keeping them balanced, keeping them healed. And once you kind of distanced yourself, they saw the difference, right? All right. I had a thought and then it like slipped away for some reason. The next card is Muse. So for your Divine Masculine, you Divine Feminine are their muse. Because of you, they've changed. Because of you, they're working on changing for those who haven't changed all the way. Oh, there's your sign. So at the end of the day, this is what they're doing. They're painting a new world. They're painting a new picture. But for this time around, they're painting it right. They're not allowing you to see them in a false mask kind of energy. They're not allowing you to see them as somebody they're not. They're going to show you their true, authentic self. And, you know, coming up to this, there's a lot of connections where, you know, your divine masculine may feel like they're about to lose their divine feminine. And it's not they're trying to speed up and like block your happiness or get in the way. It's the fact that they're coming to the realization that, you know, this is something destined. Like, I can't shake this. I can't move this person out of my energy at night when I'm going to bed. This person is the only one I think about. There has to be something to truth to what they're saying, or what, you know, he or she is saying. You know, divine masculine can be a female, divine feminine can be a male. It's interchangeable. And so this is very important. And self-love is the key. Unconditional love is the key. Working on yourself is the key. Making sure your chakras are cleared is the key, especially the bottom three: your solar, your sacral, and your root. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm going to be working on tonight to continue to clear the energy, especially through Mercury retrograde. All right, for the divine feminine during the shuffle, I continue to see lessons, inner child, and deception. So with lessons, I think about the light codes, the downloads that we've been getting, like the muscle aches and pains. Like, don't think that you've been like working too hard or breaking your back. If you know that your job doesn't entail that type of heavy duty lifting or working, this is spirit saying like you're getting, you know, hit with those downloads, and you're going to really start to get more spiritual and gifted information. Like, you see the code. So for example, last week when I was meditating, I saw the letter A, like as my third eye began to, like, you know, move the visions. I saw the letter A and I saw the letter 3. And so when I looked that up spiritually, I was amazed at what my guides were telling me. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Wow, this is amazing. And also, I finally got what I wanted to say with this third party. Last week when I was doing meditation, when it came to, you know, my personal situation, as I was meditating and as I got to my throat chakra, I started to see the evil eye. And I was like, why is this evil eye by my throat chakra? And immediately I give thanks to angelic guidance 333, because she talks about like how much she can she communicates with her angels and they speak to her. And I'm like, man, like I only heard God like once, you know, and sometimes I get like different voices, but never like, you know, how angelic guidance 333 got it down pat. And so as I was meditating, I saw the evil eye, and then all of a sudden there came the voice, and it was like, you know, that person's karmic put dark root, dark magic on their throat chakra, so they cannot communicate to you, they can't talk to you, or so you guys can keep being at a distance. And I said, well, first I said, well, who did this? Like, and you know, spirit was like, that isn't important. And that's how I knew the person was, or, you know, it was really spiritual information, and it was protected. Because if it was of a low vibration, it would have just got the given names, all this other stuff, but it was just like, that's not important. And I was like, well, show me how. You know, show me how do I get the support to him or her, or however the energy is interchangeable, get the support to them and help them break it. And so divine said, shine your light, shine your light, shine your light so bright. And so as I meditated and I let my light light up so bright, it cracked the evil eye in half. And then all of a sudden I saw the vision of me and my divine masculine, like my divine masculine just in my arms gulped, just crying. And then I was like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And immediately I woke up out of my meditation and I was like, wow, 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 wow. I've never had that close of an encounter with just back and forth communication with divine, with God, helping me support my divine masculine, because I do believe for myself and my divine masculine, it's for our life path and purpose, for the mission of the collective in general, right? So I wanted to tell you guys about that. So with divine feminine, the first card that came out is divine timing. And so for a lot of us, we have to allow divine timing to to do what it does. And if you're trusting and if you're believing in what divine is saying, what God is saying, then you have no worries. Remember, your story was already written. So just like today, okay, Sally, you're going to wake up, you're going to watch this YouTube video, you're going to go and eat, and then you're going to go plan your day for tomorrow. You see how I just said that? Your days have already been planned. Spirit divine already knows what it is that you are going to do. So at the end of the day, let go, let God, release. Divine timing is working in overdrive for some of you with these connections because your divine masculine has resisted for so long. And for some of the collectives, again, they always talk about free will, all this. No, when there is a divine mission that you have to follow, that you have to embark on with your divine counterpart in regards to the collective, changing the world with your gifts, with all of the information that you've been receiving, divine steps in. Okay? Wow. The next is free will, what we were just speaking about. So divine feminine realizes she or he has free will. I can make the choice to choose my divine masculine. I don't have to make the choice to choose my divine masculine. But in my soul, I know I will continue on with the work. And because I'm continuing on with the work, my divine masculine will connect magnetically and catch on and continue to do it on their end. We don't have to see each other in the physical, but on the soul level, this is what we're working to, and this is where we're working, you know, as a partnership together for the collective. Okay? The next card for the divine feminine is surrender. And so the collective I'm speaking with, and you guys can write, you can, you know, just keep it, you know, going in the comment section. A lot of you guys have surrendered and you feel so good. Like you wake up and you're happy and you don't even want to think about when you were in that low vibrational energy, when you really didn't understand what this connection is and was. And now you're in a different space. Now you're in a different time. Now you see things differently. Now you don't even act the same as you would have with your divine counterpart when you were not that much awakened, because remember, yours triggered first. So when you weren't that knowledgeable about everything that this entails, right? And awakening. So you get several awakenings, as I even said, like how many, you know, you get hit right, left, right, left. You're going through your awakening, you're ascending, you're getting the codes, you're getting the downloads, you're getting the body changes, the shifts. And even for me now, I'm allergic to everything walking. The other day I ate chocolate and my face blew up at work. So I've never been a person to be allergic to anything. I could eat anything I want. And even now, shrimp. I'm allergic to shrimp, but you will see me tearing down some, you know, crab legs and seafood, and I'll be right there with a swollen eye, just as happy as I can be, because that's what, you know, that is my favorite food. I love seafood. So with Divine Feminine, you guys are going through a huge, massive awakening, and you just have to let go, let God, and allow everything to come to fruition the way that it's supposed to. Okay? Now, for you guys, this overall energy, you will not be surprised when you see what your overall energy is. Signs. We've been getting these signs, synchronicities for the longest. And not only have we gotten the signs and synchronicities, but they are speeding up at a rapid rate. Okay? And sometimes I know, just like you guys, I want to reach out to my divine masculine and say, like, have you been seeing this? Or have you heard this? Or have you, done this? And it's like, you get back to reality, because remember, everything has to match from 5D to 3D. And that's how you know, like, you're fully in alignment, when that final, boom, you're both aligned on each level. And it's like, I don't even know if, my person is seeing the same things that I'm seeing. I have to just intuitively know that we're both being guided in the right direction, right? So you guys can comment the number sequences you guys have been seeing, or how the songs have been playing on the radio, however you want to, however it resonates with you, because some songs I just literally get stuck, even if I'm at work, and I'm just like, wow. Okay. So the next cards I am going to use, we are going to use the Twin Flame Messages by Liv Tarot. Okay. These right here. I love these. Okay, so I asked for messages from Divine Masculine because clearly we Divine Feminines already know like where our head is at, what's happening, what's going on. If they said union was tomorrow, we'll be ready with the book bag on the back, ready to go, right? So I think it's more important that we understand what's happening with the Divine Masculine. So the first card that came out, it says, our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. And remember, I'm, reading for the, the collective that are in separation. It says, I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Well, I'm telling you, there is a huge shift happening. So huge. And the overall energy for both Divine Masculine and Feminine, I did do that one because I felt like that would be just like, because at least you guys will understand on that part, if we're vibing together on the same wavelength. But clearly the Divine Masculine is finally picking up what you then stepped in, right? Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Overall energy. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Next card. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Those are for the Divine Masculines that's going through that huge like shift, change up. Even for the Divine Feminines, I find that sometimes you wake up and it's just like, is it weird that I'm not yearning or really worried about this connection anymore? Is it fading away? Like you have those questions, right? And the last card is, would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? So guys, you know how that resonates for your story. Everybody's story is different, but collectively we're all going through the same things. The next messages that I'm going to use is the Messages of Love Oracles by Kristen at All Things Intuitive, and we can start with the first message. It says, now these messages are for your support, like for helping you, continue to be guided through your connection, okay, and for your life path, purpose, and mission. For me, it's not so much about, the relationship. Like, yes, you want to marry your twin flame. Yes, you want to have, a family with your twin flame, but you also have to not be selfish and understand that divine God spirit, your angels, they have a higher calling for you when it comes to the journey of where you're being led in regards to the 144,000 light workers. Okay. So first card out is support. And it says, lean on your inner circle during this time. Wait, the timing is not quite right. So remember, the divine timing card came out. So continue to do your work, continue to do the healing. And I know a lot of you guys are tired of, hearing that. Like, I already have a job. I work enough at that. Now I have to work at this. Like, I get it. Just continue to be, in the moment, live in the moment, love life, and just continue to vibrate high. And I guarantee you're going to see the changes. The last card, retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Guys, remember, you are a spiritual being, so you guys have to get out in nature. You have to put your feet on the grass and the dirt. You have to, when you're meditating, ground first, connect with Mother Gaia, and you will start to see the messages that you need to see for your and hear for your journey. Okay, I'm living proof of that. So now we are going to the Romance Angels. Okay. So the first card out, calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So it's saying like, whatever karmic energy that's, flowing in your area or around you, just release it, because at the end of the day, that is how this connection will be able to unfold the way that it needs to unfold. And then it says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, your overall energy. There's the twin flame magnetic colors, the red and blue, chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So for a lot of you guys, you do know that, when time and distance get too much between, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, you guys are always pulled back together. When divine or God sees like, oh my God, wait a minute. Like, even though they know the plan, if you notice, like when you guys are doubting each other, when you feel like it's just the end all be all, you guys are walk right back to each other, right? And if you resonate with that, like the video or write me in the comment section. All right. So which ones am I going to do now? Okay, so I'm using the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So the first card out for Divine Masculine is Eternal Now, number 12. So 12 can resonate with your Divine Masculine, but what this is talking about is being in the now, learning how to be in the now, learning how to call on spiritual help, learning how to call on spiritual guidance. And I can read it to you, just so you guys can, I'll just read a little piece of it for you, just so you guys can have a clear understanding, because I know a lot of you guys don't have this deck, and it just makes a lot more sense. Okay, this is for Divine Masculine. And so it says, within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light, shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being. Will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. Okay, so it talks about the eternal now. All right. For Divine Feminine, number 9, wisdom of the Divine Feminine. And so I'll read a little piece of that for you too as well. Guys, again, if you would like to book me for twin flame reading, that information is below. If you don't know if you are in a twin flame or soulmate or karmic connection, I do readings for that as well. I have different cards that I use for that. And you also can check out my website. I know I say a lot, sorry. You can also check out my website for other services that I offer. So with Divine Wisdom of the Divine Feminine, it talks about Divine Feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dream, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you are experiencing now. This wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire to become, what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams, and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experiences each day. The universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all you are meant to be. So it doesn't matter if you use oracle, tarot, metaphysical objects. When it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Your messages will continue to repeat itself. So you saw how Divine Masculine's message came out, and you saw how Divine Feminine's message came out. Okay. For the overall energy, number 10. So number 10, and you think about 1010, that karmic, your karmic rewards, when on the 10th of the 10th, the October 10th, Saturn went direct. And if you put out good karma, you experience loads and loads of rewards, and vice versa. So this can resonate with that. And I'll read a piece of that for you. So that's number 10. Power of the Divine Masculine. It says, I'm trying to read it for you. An empowering energy seek expression from within. It wishes to fire you from, I'm looking, these words are so small. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It is time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desire. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. Okay? So what were we just talking about, right? I should have named myself the Tarot Card Slinger because I really be working these cards, guys. I really do. Let me see. Okay. So for your spiritual mentor this week, who you should work with. Okay? My little hands are like so small. For your spiritual mentor, who you should work with. Let's see. Okay, so for Divine Masculine, too many cards. We'll do it again because 2 came out. Spirit, I only want 1. I guess like Divine Masculine needs a lot of work. All right, here we go. Clear it up. For Divine Masculine, spiritual mentor for the week of March 1st through the 7th. Again, 2. So Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So this came out for Divine Masculine. So you can get or look up information on Joan of the Arc or pass it along to your Divine Masculine and see if they resonate. The next card is Mercury. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. If this doesn't resonate, whoo, right? So let's get a card for Divine Feminine. What spiritual mentor spirit should Divine Feminine work with? Oh, woo. We got a flyer. Let's see. Give me a moment, guys. Let's check this out. Let's see. And it flew all the way over. Wow. Okay. You guys got something really amazing here. All right. So for Divine Feminine, the spiritual mentor that Divine Feminine should work with March 1st through the 7th is the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. It says divine intervention is reoccurring. Know that you are being guarded. Oh, no. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The Divine Director. Google that, guys. See what you come up with and let me know. Okay, so for the overall mentor, we got the Miriam. So it says sacred vision. It says choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love, everything's so small, has no boundaries. Now, I really believe this is a twin. Do not quote me on that, but let's see. This is Miriam. No, the Miriam. Okay. I got it for you guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Because I never pulled this card. Okay, so it says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, it says about the Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels. Wow. Who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the ideas that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. The Miriam helps us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. Aw, this is amazing. And Isis. You don't even have to, I know all about Isis, right? In past life, I was high priestess to goddess Isis. So that's where my magical side comes from. Isis, it says magic manifesting. So your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. God, I wish I can do my spiritual work like all day, every day. Like it's my 9 to 5. I can post every single day, like some, of my favorite tarot readers do. But I know what will be, will be. All right, the next card out. So for Divine Feminine, your light worker advice. I'm using Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. You got don't dim to fit in. So Divine Feminine, do not dim to fit in. Continue to allow your Divine Masculine to see you for who you are and be who you are, right? And that's for anybody. It says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We won't answer that because we're not going to dim our light, right? The 2 cards that came out for Divine Masculine is Akasha. I'll hold that up for you. Akasha. It says your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha. So think about the Akashic records. I have an Akashic tarot deck. You really have to get an Akashic reading. You really have to get a past life regression reading. Oh my God, you will understand so much and learn how to work with your chakras if you haven't done so. So Divine Masculine got 2 Work Your Light cards, and the second one is Pleiades. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So just as you are getting these light codes and downloads, I really feel your Divine Masculine has done so as well. Okay? And the overall energy, I know it's this one, it has to be. We'll do the overall energy for you guys. Again, if you guys would like to book a reading with me, that information is below in the description box. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so as well. The information is below in the description box. If you're wearing headphones, I really apologize for the shuffling. But yeah, this was a beautiful reading. Okay. And this is for the both Divine Masculine and Feminine. It says get grounded. Get grounded. Guys, what did I talk about earlier? Walk in nature, walk on the grass, walk in the dirt, do your spiritual work. I guarantee you, the more you do it, the more things open up for you in your life because you're accepting the mission that you were put here for, that you signed up for. Okay? All right, guys. So this has been your reading. I really, really loved giving this information today. If you guys don't mind sharing, liking, subscribe. If you donate to the channel, that's awesome. If you can't donate to the channel, subscribing is the same as donation. I'm not like that. It's not about the money with me. It's more about finally we're getting the information to the questions that we've wanted asked for so long. And I really love doing this for you guys. I love being on my journey. I love being who I am. Like even now at my job, I have my store manager partners texting me, can you bring me, a herb to work, life everlasting, or if you got something for the eyes, can you give me that? I'm like, yeah, I got eye bright. Okay, well, bring me that. How do I use it? So not only with this type of work, but also with the herbs and stepping into my lineage with my, grandmothers, their mothers being medicine women. So a lot of things are just opening up for me, and I want to make sure that everyone is understanding and in the know about everything. And love is love and light is light, and we're going to guide each other through this, even if you don't understand, even if you feel like people are going to look at you crazy. Who cares? The moment I accepted who I really am, that's when everything changed for me. I can go shopping by myself and not need someone to tag along because I love myself. I have self-worth. I have self-love. So you either with it or don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. That's how I'm rolling, right? All right, guys. Love and light. Talk to you soon.